Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, variations thereupon, sentients all, to episode 16 of the Bard Crawl. Once again, I am streaming this from not my usual place. The connection is a little spotty, so again, the visuals are going to lag and drop, but the audio is coming in pretty clear, so thank you for your patience with that. Some updates to the stream in general. I'm not going to be streaming the next 2 weeks because I'm going to be jet setting to Miami and then Indiana for my next job immediately after that. So I will keep you guys posted on Twitter and Instagram what the future is. I will most likely be streaming 2 weeks from now, that Friday. I think that's like what? The 12th, I think. We'll see. I don't know the exact date offhand, but that's probably when the next stream's going to be. But yeah, when we last left our heroes, they had been ambushed in their own home by a set of darklings, which were unseelie fae, sort of led by a warlock of sort of an archfey warlock who referred to themselves as Kreia. After not kidnapping, but after defeating Kreia and sort of interrogating them, they were very forthright with the information, basically saying, hey, I don't want to die, so I'll talk, I don't care. And though they were magically placed under a gesh where they could not reveal the name of their employer, they were able to play a sort of like 20 questions to figure out that they were hired by Shelazar of the Council of Stars to steal the map to Boroval's treasure. They were unsuccessful as the party handily defeated them. They then, in like a really weird flex, dimension doored out without having to use somatic components. So like they could have left while they were tied up, but it was a weird vibe, and everyone's kind of like, what just happened? After that, the party then went to sleep, and they have now woken up, and that is where we're going to pick up. So it's the next day. You guys all awake to the sun shining and whatnot. What do you guys want to
do? I woke on a bench, right?
Oh yeah, you like went out into the.
Did you?
I think I did. Basically, we need to go get revenge on that Council of Stars guy for causing all of this havoc. We were thinking of like just poning the shit out of him, like TPing like nobody would ever believe, and like just really taking it to the next level.
I think they were trying to murder you, us, right?
Well, apparently they weren't trying to murder us, but they were a little. They were just trying to steal from us, but they could have done a little more reconnaissance because the people they hired turned out to be mortal, or they turned out to be pretty hateful towards Anisoptera, and so they just like went out of contract and tried to kill us. So it was just irresponsible. And so we need to pwn the shit out of this fucking wizard. We need to pwn the shit out of him.
Okay. Are we gonna go with a plan? Because it seems like most of these are kind of off the cuff Kerfaderk situations.
We should have a plan. I'm cool with a plan.
Especially with the other two out on sabbatical.
Yeah.
And I will say Anisoptera is at the moment trying to disassemble the glyph of warding that was placed in one of the hidden rooms of the house, and Avigard is in the process of like trying to get into the basement. So that's what they're busy with.
We should discuss what's most prudent. And I think it's poning the shit out of this stupid nerd wizard.
Okay. While this is happening, Roland is doffing his armor, and his snake goes around his arm and hardens into the staff, so he doesn't have to carry it. And setting his shield back, and he's like, "Well, this all started with egging someone's house, and then turns out that they want to steal and theft from us, and those people want to kill and execute Anisoptera, and you say you want to go even a step further, and I can we not be diplomatic? I mean, you in most cases are more persuasive than you are dangerous, if I'm not mistaken."
You're right. Maybe we can be diplomatic. Maybe we can talk to this wizard, work out a deal, and then come to peace. And then, when he turns his back, we'll egg the shit out of his stupid fucking house.
Okay.
And pwn this nerd.
I had a feeling that's where we were going. I think if this keeps escalating over and over, someone's gonna have to either give, or I think they might send more lethal assassins in order to kill. And I think we can deal with that. Honest to God. Not super scared of it, truly. Me and the guy upstairs, he can take care of it. But if that's what we want to spend our energy and time on, with the dragon being like what, a month out, we can do that. I'm not saying we don't have to. I'm always good for a good little, check off the side quests before we get to the main detail, but how much effort do we want to exert on this one person? How big is this guy worth to us, really?
I would like to pwn the shit out of him, but perhaps you're right. Perhaps it's not the most pressing matter.
I'm not saying we don't have to pwn him. I know I'm typically the party pooper in terms of shenanigans, but
I have an idea.
Oh no.
What if we hire somebody to pwn the shit out of him? I could work up some coin at a local tavern, playing some music. Then we could hire somebody to pwn the shit out of him while we deal with dragon business.
I'm sitting on a good bit of gold, actually, so that's not the worst idea.
Avigard has all my gold.
I'm aware.
How about this? While Avigard, while they try and go to the basement and Anisoptera tries to do save the house, why don't you and I go out for a drink?
Oh,
why don't
thank
we
God.
go for a drink at the pub?
I was really looking
discuss
forward
again.
to that. I was hoping that this is kind of where this. I'm really tired.
You're tired and you need a nice ale. On me.
On you?
Sure.
With what money?
Let me go talk to Avigard real quick. They have
okay.
all my funds.
Avigard has is like in that hallway that leads to the basement, and has a bunch of like stonemason tools, and is like prying out mortar and stuff, and just sees you come over and is like, "What do you want?"
Could I make a withdrawal?
How much?
How much is ale?
Ale's like super cheap.
It's a couple silver.
Yeah, you're not gonna need more. Like, I mean, are you looking to get like destroyed?
We'll see where the night takes us. I might buy some eggs. Might buy some toilet paper.
I morally have no problem with that. Monetarily, I might. So here's 15 gold.
Yes! Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
Roland.
Yeah,
I've
we can
got
make a
15
night with
gold.
15 gold.
We're gonna paint the town red.
Not literally.
Blood of
though.
that
This can't be
nerd
another
wizard.
prank we're doing.
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay. All right. Yeah. But first, I would like a drink.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. As I
do
lift
this.
my arm up, the snake unravels and it turns into a staff, and I use it as a walking stick.
And I take my shirt off.
I act as if you didn't, and I keep walking.
All right,
Just
off
another
we go.
fucking day.
Which bar are you guys headed to?
There are a couple.
You know of
The Verdant Tooth?
The Verdant Tooth is not a bar. It's like a section of town where all of the... Oh, that's the wrong map I just sent you guys. The Verdant Tooth is like a section of town where the Mercenary Guild lives.
Oh.
The
Right.
the
All right.
taverns are... There's the Poison Pen. There's the Blind Yeti. And you've heard there used to be a place called the Yellow Door, but you're not sure where that is.
You choose.
As we're walking and talking, I kind of say, well, I always like to grab a drink, but if I can do something with my hands as I'm doing it, if there's a place that has
You're looking
darts or
for a
maybe
strip club.
cards.
Oh.
Nope, no. My
I
God,
catch you.
how have you still not fucked?
I have not fucked once.
So, it, so like cards, would that be
Sure.
okay? Yeah,
Love
great.
cards.
That would
Very good
probably
card player.
be something more in the
You trying to gamble?
I'm not trying to gamble. I mean, that's how I made a lot of money in my 12 to 13 years of life.
I've got goddamn 15 gold coins. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
Where's the best
I'm
place
sitting
to
on
gamble?
500, but
We'll
The
turn
best-
it into
The best place to gamble is probably going to be the poison pen.
I was thinking based off of those names, yeah, that's probably going to be the one.
The Blind Yeti is more like it's like an axe throwing bar. Like it's fun, more like a barcade. But you're not gonna like make money there. You're gonna lose money there.
I mean, Kerf might. I don't know. I've been to the gym. if
I've
that
never
exists.
lost a coin. I've only made coin, and it all goes to Avigard.
And I'm still confused on this system. Yeah. So we start walking towards the poison pen.
Cool. Can I get perception checks from you?
I don't know forever why, but yeah.
12.
Oh,
That okay. 16.
16. As you guys head towards oh fuck, it's my world. I should know what it's called. As you guys head towards Murky Hall, sort of the area of town where the poison pen is, kind of like the seats, the streets get a little seedier. The general populace kind of gets a little more quieter. Whereas the hustle, you guys live in the old district, the hustle and bustle of that area kind of like dies down as there's less merchants here. And Roland, you notice like 2 or 3 halflings eyeing Kerfaderk. And like kind of like whispering to each other
We're
from an alley.
walking. I lean. Hey, Kerf, don't make it obvious that you're looking, but there's a couple halflings over there. Have you? It could be very serious or very mundane. Did you recognize them at all? I just noticed they're kind of eyeing you. Did you run into them in a butt room or something?
Oh,
or
no,
is this...
no. I'm sure it's because of my cover of Young Boys. I'm sure that they happen to be fans. Excuse me, young halflings. Would you happen to be fans of the hit song Jean Bois?
One
Or
of
it's
them,
completely obvious. Okay.
one of them kind of like, well, all of them are sort of startled by you suddenly approaching them. One of them kind of like runs away, and the other one's like, maybe.
I grab for him.
Make a dexterity make a dexterity
I grab for the
check.
one that runs away.
Make a dexterity check.
4.
4. He's gone before you have
4.
a chance to grab him.
I feel like as soon as he goes to grab him, I also grab him, and like tendrils like come out of my fingers, but not enough to like grab. And I'm just like, Kerf, we can't cause a scene in the middle of the square.
You're right. I've gotten in enough trouble for grabbing Jean Bois. Okay. You're a fan, are you?
Maybe. We were kind of just, we sort of remember you playing over at the Poison Pen a while ago. Feels like a while ago.
Yeah. Of course.
You
Here
weren't.
we go.
You
All
weren't.
right.
Well, oh no! Wait! No! This is more of a serious question.
Who am I making this out to?
We're friends of Ripper.
Your name?
Do you remember Ripper?
To Ripper?
No, no, I'm not Ripper. Do you remember Ripper?
Ripper. My
No.
dearest.
No, Kerf,
Thanks.
I think Ripper was the trident we saw that one time who ended up splattered on top of the roof.
Oh.
Am I correct? I apologize for bringing up something so gruesome.
Yeah, and
Two
it's
About a
just
river
possible
dearest
friend. Yeah, that was the guy.
Roland's.
deepest condolences.
No, please stop signing.
Oh, sorry. Signed, Kerfaderk. Here you go, young one.
He kind of takes it and looks at you and is like, "Look, I'm just trying to say, you were the last guy we saw with him alive. So, we got some questions for you."
Oh,
We are very willing to accommodate. We honestly wanted some answers from him as well before his death. And unfortunately, we weren't able to ask those questions.
Perhaps we should all meet at the Poison Pen, have a drink on me, and we can chat.
All right. And these two halflings
Okay.
start to follow you towards the poison pen. You
As
kind
we're
of
walking, I kind of whisper to Roland. I say, "Hey, Roland, you could kill these fools, right? If shit gets out of hand."
Can I do an insight check on like they're like are they like that look do they look magically enhanced? Are they like strong in terms of like fighters?
give me an insight check. Give me a vibe check.
Yeah, absolutely. That is where the fuck is my insight? Oh, there. Okay, that is a 6 is what that is. So
You could definitely take them. They're just
So that's a no.
they're just little guys.
perfect. In that case, Roland looks back and he says, they should be manageable.
Nice.
But again, I don't think we should get it there. Obviously, they are grieving due to somebody who I want to say friends with, but honestly, it's probably a coworker.
Right. Okay. All right. Just wanted to check in, make sure. All
Yeah.
right, let's do this.
And then I think by that point we arrive at the pen, unless something else happens.
No, you guys make
Get
it to
the
the
pen.
pen. And at the door is Hendrix, the orc, pretty much shaped like a fridge, who you remember works for Mama Kay, who owns the establishment.
Yes.
And are you guys just gonna
Mhm.
walk in, or like what's the plan?
Hello.
I was planning on just walking in.
Okay,
Let's do it.
alrighty.
Hello.
I just gotta roll something real quick. Okay. So he kind of like looks you all up and down, and he opens the door and like points to a sign that says "No fighting." And it's still early in the day, so it's not terribly full. You can tell there's a lot of like clandestine meetings happening, people planning jobs and such like that. But you see over in the corner there is sort of a free table that someone is like an employee is setting up like a dice game if people want to play that. And the halflings kind of gesture towards a different booth and are like, "So we can talk."
All right.
Yeah, of course. And I wrap the snake quarterstaff up my arm.
Let me grab drinks for everybody. Roland, what do you want?
I'm good with ale.
Ale. Halflings. Oh, sorry. What are your names?
Thanks for asking. I'm Bilby, and this is Crumb.
Bilby and Crumb. Drinks?
Honeyed wine, I think. That works for us.
I need wine. Bilby, do you know anything about slaying dragons?
Hey, what?
Your name suggests you might.
No. I mean, I know how to really mess with a dragonborn, but I ain't never seen a huge drake or anything like that.
All right. I'll be back with some ale and some honeyed wine.
Cool,
And
cool.
I go off to the bartender.
All right, you go to the bartender. It's
I sit in the booth and adjust myself.
okay. You go to the bartender.
No,
There.
no, I'm good.
Okay. You go to the bartender. They're a like 5'6" human, kind of just an average Joe looking guy. You notice that they have like one earring in one ear, and then the other ear is just like gone. There's just sort of like a hole on the side of the face where the ear would be. And he kind of like cranes his neck towards you, like, "Hey, what can I get you?"
What's your strongest, most disorienting liquor?
Well, we do have we got snowberry moonshine. That's probably our highest proof.
Nope. Hmm.
This nymphomaniac's gonna get me killed.
Do you have anything that's sort of in the lane of absinthe that makes you hallucinate as well as intoxicate you?
Kind of looks both ways. Thing. Hey, I got some things you could drink that'll make you see stuff if that's what you're looking for.
Okay. Last question. Strictly off-menu items by chance that you don't necessarily drink but maybe drop?
Now, are you looking for? And you get a sense that what he's about to say is code. I'm trying to out of game. He's gonna say something in Thieves Can't. He's like,
Okay.
"Are you looking for something to stain your glass?"
100%. I would love all 4 of our glasses stained.
All 4.
Yes.
All right. But like what glasses am I staining? What drinks will you be having?
Oh, sorry. 2 honeyed wines, 2 ales, and stain all 4 glasses, please.
All right, it'll be 2 gold for the drinks and 5 gold for the stain. Well, how strong? How deep of a color do we want here?
Let's do this. Let's if it's 5 gold for a stain, let's double stain. So let's do 10 gold for a major stain on all 4, and then 2 gold for that. So 12 gold total at whatever level of degree of staining that will give us.
All right. And it's your funeral. And he goes and he grabs like two steins and he like fills them with ale, and 2 sort of like glass flutes, and he fills those with wine. And you see him. Give me a perception check.
18.
18. You see him like he's clearly like this very professional at this, and he's as he's like hitting the tap, you see there's like a button at the top, and a sort of like purplish green liquid will like shoot into the glass for the ales, and then for the wine he like specifically pulls something out of his sleeve, but he does it like effortlessly that like if you weren't actively trying to pay attention you wouldn't notice. Can you give me a what check would it be to figure out what he's putting in the drinks? I'm gonna say make a survival or nature check, whichever one you are better at.
It's going to be a 7.
7.
Oh.
You don't know what you're getting dosed with. All right, and he hands you the 4 glasses. Easy as that.
Thank you, good sir. I tip him $3, 3 gold coins, and that is it for
You are out of money.
gold coins. Thank you, bartender. And I walk it back to the booth.
You notice
And I say,
he does like
bottoms up.
He does a
boyos.
You notice the bartender like does a prayer as you leave. Like he's like,
Oh, fucking.
All right. I come back to the booth. 1 ale for you, Roland, and I give
Thank
Roland
you.
just the slightest wink. And then 2 honeyed wines for Bilby and Luke.
Cram.
Wasn't even close. Cheers, everybody, to your good health, and let's have a mature discussion.
All right.
With that wink, do I deceive any sort of what the fuck? Because obviously, when I come down, I say I wanted to go to a pub. I didn't think you would.
I would
give
say
him a wink.
Should I do an insight?
I will say that if you want to try and unpack it, do an insight check.
I'd love to.
All right, then yeah, give me that insight check.
Roland's dying today. That's a 5. That is a 5.
All right,
And I feel, coming from a very heavy pirate drinking background, I feel like I'm downing half of it. I don't want to lie to myself. I feel like that's what Roland's doing. And it down.
Hey. So you guys.
I chug it too. I chug the whole damn thing.
All right, the halflings see your enthusiasm, and also like not to be outdone, but like they also take heavy swigs from their glasses. Okay, so after that, the Belby kind of looks at you and he's like, "So, do you guys know what happened to Ripper?" They said he was a snitch,
No, I
but
was
like
hoping
I don't.
you could give us some light on it.
Well, I mean, I know he's dead. I mean, like, what? Why? Why? Oh, he was called a snitch, but I mean, I work with Ripper on like so many jobs. That shit's it's out of line. It's out of character, frankly.
From our point of view, we did try to get some answers from him. We asked him. He refused. And then when we took a hiatus from the conversation, went to our room. When we came back out of the room, he was splayed on the ceiling with snitch written in him. So we actually aren't sure either. Perhaps it was his employer who was being a little rash, frankly, and covering their bases, but we don't know why he's dead. We certainly didn't have anything to do with it.
Make a deception check on that.
Yeah. That's why I stayed quiet.
18.
18.
Yay!
Okay, they seem to believe you. They start conversing.
My
to each other.
lowest.
Your lowest possible roll. They start conversing to each other in halfling.
Yeah.
And then one of them turns back and is like, I mean, Mama K can be ruthless, but like, just, did he tell, you said he didn't talk to you guys? Like he didn't spill the beans? He didn't snitch to you?
He didn't tell us a single thing. He stayed true to his word, or lack thereof, to be honest.
And believe me, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. We tried. I mean, we work in the biz, same as you. I mean, we're wanting information, and this dude was not cracking.
Wouldn't say a thing.
It's, well...
And neither are you. No.
Well, okay. makes me feel a little bit better. But oh,
Yeah.
man, that stuff is strong. Wait, I guess
Everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna have a fun night. We're all gonna have a fun night.
I need
Yeah,
everybody
that-
to make Constitution saving throws.
Fuck. Do I have a proficiency with them? Yes, I do. Thank God. Oh, 23, the first good roll, and I needed that to be
16.
good.
16? 16 and 23?
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 16 points of poison damage. Both of you. But you are not poisoned.
Great. No, that's
And-
good. That's the good one. What happened?
And you guys watch sort of as the two halflings. One of them is kind of like tugging at his collar, like it's getting a little hot. And the other one is actively, like, his eyes are getting wide. And he quickly looks at the glass and he points at you before his eyes roll back and he just collapses into the seat. And the one who was, like, seeing that it felt really hot then also sort of slumps over. At this point, the bartender comes up with 2 cloaks and puts them over the halflings and kind of like gives Kerfaderk a wink and is like, you know, they're just sleeping, eh? Why don't you guys have a game of dice and, you know, I'll take out the trash later. And he goes over to the bar.
I look over at Kerfaderk.
What?
What the fuck did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Bullshit.
I didn't do anything.
We said this was gonna be a good fun outing. We were gonna have a good time. I can't tell if I'm drunk or just on the verge of death.
It was supposed to be a good time. I thought he was gonna give us some drugs. I didn't know he was gonna poison us. What
fuck
kind of
did you
business
say?
model is that?
What did you say to him?
I just said, show us a good time. Stain the glass.
Stain
Double
the glass.
glass.
Stay in the glass.
Stain the glass.
That means to poison someone.
Why? Why didn't he tell me that?
They don't mean to tell you that. It's supposed to be discreet.
This was my bad. I own that. This was my bad. I should have known that I was leading us to certain death and leading these halflings to certain death. But
They're like half our size. They must have gone out quick.
oh yeah. The light just.
If I
Left
wasn't
their
feeling
eyes.
so woozy, I swear to God, Kerfaderk.
Yeah.
don't-
That was
Why'd you
Classic
poison
blunder.
us too?
I thought we were gonna trip balls. I thought we were gonna have an experience. I didn't know we were gonna get.
You go to an
poisoned.
herbalist if you want that. If you want someone dead, you go to Mama K's establishment. Ooh.
That's where I fucked up. That's my bad.
You bought poison. How much money do you have left?
Zero. I can make some money. Would everybody like to hear a song?
Oh, fuck me.
All right.
I walk over to the dice table.
This song is a new one, and it's a single of a magical world where there is no grass, but only dirt, and the trees are spiky, and the people wear funny hats. This is the story of One-Eyed Wyatt. His name is One-Eyed Wyatt. He roams from town to town. He'll search forevermore till his greatest bane is found. For Wyatt once was beaten. This man made his blood spill. And now it's Wyatt's only aim to stuff out Butt Stuff Bill. Oh, Butt Stuff Bill was playing a mighty dangerous game. 'Twas coming up his butthole when lo he heard his name. For shame 'twas One-Eyed Wyatt, he tracked down Bill at last. So Bill grabbed hold some gunpowder and poured it up his ass. Bill barreled out the window and ran for the town square. For there sat Edna's cannon, he stick it to the air.
deal me in.
But Wyatt fell close behind him, his face was mighty heinous. But close behind he saw that Bill had gunpowder in his anus. Don't do it, Bill, don't do it, Bill, don't do it, Bill, don't do it, Bill, don't sit atop that mortar. Don't do it, Bill, don't do it, Bill, don't do it, Bill. Don't do it, Bill, it'll tear open your hindquarters. It's part one. It's a very long
All right,
song. But
so-
thank you, everybody.
So you give me a performance check, and for Roland, you're over at the dice table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a bad performance check?
Yeah.
From
9.
you? Ooh. I mean, you did just poison yourself, so.
I did.
You are playing. It's very drunk karaoke kind of vibes, where it's like you're really enjoying yourself. The crowd isn't ba loving it. Roland. So you go over to the table. You see this lizard folk kind of toying with what looks like a D4, and he's like, so you're here to play Boroval's Bones, eh? You know how to play?
I'm here to play with anyone's bones if they'll let me. Fuck. Is it like Pirate's Dice?
No, it's not quite liar's dice. You see, I've got a die here. I'm gonna roll it, and I'm gonna cover it with a cup. You have to guess which number it is, and you can put a certain amount of gold in a certain, number, that kind of thing. And if you guess 4 and it comes up 4, or no, sorry, you roll 3d4. Sorry, I forgot how my own game worked. Basically, here's how it works. I roll a d4. You roll 3d4. If one of your d4 matches, you get your money back. 2 of the d4 matches, you get double your money back. 3 of the d4 matches, you get triple your money back. None of the d4s match, I get your money.
That seems like pretty good odds. Yeah, of course. And I throw, what feels like 2 coins ends up being 8 because of the poison just setting into my system, along with half a pint of ale, which is my 3rd today. So I plop it on the table, and instead of like, oh shit, I just leave it, and I'm like, yeah, let's play.
All right, sounds good. And he slides over 3d4 to you, so you could roll 3d4.
All right. 1. Fuck. 2.
All right, he picks up a d4 and he's like, you been hoping for ones, eh? Ooh, so sorry, that's a 4.
I really hope so.
And he takes the 8 gold and just slides them over to him. He's like, that's all right. You want to go another round?
I never leave empty-handed. Fuck, what am I saying? I don't do this. Yeah, and I remove 8 gold from my inventory. I'm like, well, if I gotta make that back, I might as well go more. And I throw down what feels like 10, ends up being 22.
All right. all right.
Throw that down, and I roll those d4. Hey, I got that 4.
Yeah, well, it's his next roll. That's
and
the
then
thing.
I'd roll another. And that's another 4. Okay.
So 3 4s. Kind of going
that's
all in
my
on
3rd 4.
4. Going all in on 4, eh?
Yeah, that better be a 4.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a 2. But, pleasure doing business with you. And he slides the 22 gold over to him. Yeah, I mean, you were so close. I mean,
God, I'm usually better at these.
yeah, you're consistently rolling triples and doubles. So, one of them's going to hit and you're going to get big money back. I guarantee it.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. It's never the first one, right? It's always the 5th one.
Oh, yeah, no, that sounds about right. Uh, Me rolling 3 of the 1 is it's a statistical anomaly. Uh, I throw down another 20.
All right.
All right, and those are this time rolls a 2. No, if
Okay.
this is another 2, I swear to God. That's a 4.
Okay.
Come on, something different, something different. A 2 again.
All
Jesus
right.
fucking Christ.
Hoping for 2s. Oh, so close. A 3.
4.
Ah, man. And he takes the 20 gold and he slides it over. He's like,
3.
ah, man. What are the odds? I don't even know.
Kerfaderk! Kerfaderk!
What's happening? What's going on?
You in life seem to be a lucky individual, and I like tap his face. I think I need you, and I put down 100 gold
Oh, shit.
to blow on my dice.
I can blow on your dice, but I am. Oh, I was going to say I am fuckless, so would be a big change. But that's what you mean. Okay.
Great. And then I throw him down, and this time I got a 4,
Okay.
a 1, and a 3.
All
A
right.
4, a 1, and a 3. Okay.
And he rolls a 1 and he's like, well, there you go. See? And he gives you your 100 gold back. See?
Oh my God! I won!
Well done.
Thank you. And I'm gonna add that 200 back. Holy shit! All right. Well, that
Sir, I'm Dice Roller Man. What's your name?
My name?
Hmm.
Ashton.
Ashton?
Yeah.
It's a very handsome name.
I'm a well, I'm a handsome man.
Well. Maybe you could tell me something. I sort of lean in and I say, between thieves, is there you running a trick sort of thing here? You can tell me.
Oh no. This is strictly above board. Mama K doesn't like rubes and scams and stuff in the establishment. That's strictly outside stuff.
while he's talking to him, I had gotten a waiter to bring me some brandy wine.
Very fancy.
You wouldn't happen to have any health potions? I lost us. I did us some damage earlier when I was trying to set up a good time, and now I'm trying to make it better. So, would you happen to have any health potions? Am I asking the wrong guy?
Yeah. I'm the dice guy. Your best bet for
You're the
like,
dice guy. You're
yeah.
the dice guy. Cool. Okay, that's fine.
potions. Your best
All right,
going off to
Ashton.
like a
Been
a general.
wonderful
store.
meeting you.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, yeah, let's go, Roland. That guy was a real punk.
You're right. I made a lot of money, and
Roland, how do I get on your level right now?
I just invest in the right dice,
Good
and
call.
I made it happen.
I did I make any money from my song?
With a
Oh,
9,
fuck.
you did not make any money.
I go up to the closest person I can see and I say, please, oh please, can you buy me a drink, please?
Oh, who is the closest person?
Closest person is, you see like there's like a trio of humans. Give me an insight check as you run up and panhandle for booze.
13.
13. You recognize one of the humans as someone from one of the people who was kidnapped, and he kind of like he stops and he looks at you and he says, "Oh yeah, certainly, get this guy a drink." And he kind of like snaps, and the man without an ear kind of pops over and hands you an ale, and takes some gold from the guy and heads back to the bar.
Cheers.
Cheers, man! You
I'll
saved my
drink to
life.
that.
What are you doing around this part of town? I thought you guys were all big time.
Say, could I trouble you for one more?
I'm a little short on cash at the moment. I'm here.
Damn.
I am not, and I put 5 gold on the table and I say, around for everyone.
Thank you, Roland.
They're all like really excited about that, and come over and more drinks are shared.
All right.
So what brings you guys to Murky Hall? What are you doing
Where?
this side of town?
I'm right here, in front of you, Roland. What?
That's crazy.
Hello? What'd you say? What brings us here?
Yeah. Why are you in Murky Hall?
I'll tell you what brings us here, my good friend. My good friend. We just so happened to stumble across the poison pen, killed 2 halflings by accident. It was hilarious. And now we're getting fucked up.
Shh, you can't say that we did that, Kerf. We can't tell people that.
We didn't kill 2 halflings. They just died unexpectedly.
And you can't say they're halflings. Why even talk about their race? That doesn't matter. You killed 2 people. Now it sounds like a hate crime, and I don't like it.
I don't like that either. Okay, I rescinded what I said earlier. I didn't mean. I just forgot their names. It was Bilby and Cool Hand Luke were the 2 people that we murdered ruthlessly.
Yeah, but we're not going to tell you about that.
Don't ask, because we won't tell you about it.
All right.
The respect just went so far down. You guys are big shots. What?
Do you want an autograph? Let's get this over with.
Oh,
All right. What's your name?
You could just address it to Carrie.
To who? Carrie?
Yeah, Carrie.
Well, Mr. Underwood, it's very nice to meet you.
I
So
appreciate.
funny.
I appreciate.
Carrie Underwood. Bilby's last name was Underhill. Here you go.
It's like.
Now, do you guys know where like a fight club would be?
Oh yeah, that's a great question.
I'm trying to make some more money so I can keep this this thing going. I think I'm addicted to poison now.
We.
I'm not really a person you should talk to about that. You have to talk to like a fight coordinator or someone a little.
All right, well, fine. And then Roland stands up on the bar and like tings his glass and says, "Hear ye! Lend me your ear." And then I look down at the bartender. Well, not you. Yeah, so I'm trying to find a place to tussle for money. And obviously, I'm not an idiot. I saw there's no fighting here on the premises. But if there's a place that a hero, an adventurer could go and fight for money, if I could be pointed in the direction, I would be oh so very grateful. Please.
And I'll help.
Roland, if you could make me a perception check.
Jesus Christ, if I could. It's a nat 20. Okay, great. Perfect.
I think with a nat 20, you look out and Brick, the Earth Genasi, just so happens to be at the bar today, and he like looks up and sees you, and he says, "Roland!"
Brick! And then I like use my quarterstaff to like lunge myself down and like I just give him a big frickin' hug, squeeze as tight as I can on him.
Oh my God! Look, if you're looking for another fight, I've got a couple lined up today. If you and your friend want to get in on some action.
That
fucking
would
go.
be so cool. You want to go, Kerfaderk? This is the greatest little spot. I'm gonna be honest, Pebble. I feel so good right now. I've had a couple drinks. Is it okay if I fight with a couple drinks in me?
It's better if you fight with a couple drinks in you. Maybe this time you'll win, huh?
You know it. Yeah, well, I'd be totally down. Hey, Kerf, before we go, can you get like a couple vials of the poison? I just for the road.
Of course I can. And I go to the bartender and say, bartender.
Yeah.
Bartender,
Yeah, I'm here.
could I get 3 vials of the poison, please?
I don't know what you're talking about, but if I were to have it, 3 vials
Oh, that
would
stain of the glass.
be about 15 gold.
Shit. I don't have anything. Could I owe you? What if I did an IOU sort of situation?
Make a persuasion check.
18.
It would be nice to have a favor owed to me by a fancy adventurer like yourself.
I will do anything for 15 gold right now. Anything.
All right.
God damn.
Okay. How about this? I give you the poison, 15 gold's worth, and I come by your house tomorrow and we sort of sort out some kind of arrangement. How's that?
Ah!
Hello?
Sorry, this isn't my time for RP.
What? Yes. Whatever it is, yes.
All right. And he kind of discreetly slides over 3 vials of poison.
Thank you, sir. And I go to Roland and I say, look what I got.
You can't have that out. Put it away. Put it away. And I take out a greater healing potion, which I was saving for, maybe a dungeon or something, but I guess we're doing it today.
Alrighty, great healing. That's 4d4 plus 4.
Boop. I got 10 plus 4, 14. So I'm at 47, I believe.
I got
Right.
15 points back, so.
Do you have a potion?
There goes that potion.
Spencer, do you have a potion?
Oh! No. Alright, I'm still hurt.
All right, I will say by the time you guys get to,
Oh my God.
he takes you guys sort of around the back of the poison pen through a couple back alleys. You pseudo remember this route, Roland. You're incredibly intoxicated and poisoned. So, he knocks on the door, says a password, and the two of you are led sort of into this cellar. It's like a sand pit, and there are like people all around. You see there is an owl folk in a robe, Roland, that you would recognize as sort of like the magic sort of arbiter. Like if someone tries to cast a spell in the middle of a fight, it's their job to make sure it's nothing too serious.
Mm-hmm.
And so Brick looks to the two of you and he's like, so, one of you fighting? Both of you fighting? What am I organizing here tonight?
I won't fight
I'm gonna
for
fight.
money. You're gonna fight? Kerfaderk, these guys are like big. Kerfaderk, are you sure you can do it?
I don't even care. I don't even care.
Let's get him in there.
Let's do this thing.
That sounds like a. Well, all right. I'll see if I can get you on a card tonight. And he disappears for a little bit, and you guys watch, because he's gonna be gone for like 5 minutes or so, setting up the fights. You guys watch the first fight of the evening, which is two sort of elves going at it. One has like a spear, and the other one has some kind of like scythe in their hand. Not scythe, but like a sickle. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. And it's like it's very graceful, but it's all good until it's not, right? Someone gets slashed across the chest, and you'd seen something like this happen before, Roland, where like immediate sort of healing magic sets in, and he is like teleported out of the ring, and like people are like, "Ah!" Like clearly people were rooting for the guy with the sickle, and it's sort of it's going off. Give me an insight check, both of you guys, as your vibe check in the room.
You got it.
Ooh, 21.
And back to the bad checks. That's a 5.
All right, Kerfaderk, this is your first time in this space. Period. You recognize that there's something going on that's like everyone seems very rowdy. Like people are betting at like official tables with bookies. Other people are doing side bets with themselves, like, but it's not that kind of like think Phillies Super Bowl as opposed to regular football. Like people are like super rowdy for some reason. Just like it's a very like the whole place feels like a powder keg.
Roland.
Yeah.
Is it normally this crazy in here?
No. Honestly, I thought it was just because I feel really good right now. But yeah, no, the energy's really awesome tonight. People are putting down a lot more change than they normally would. And honestly, there's a couple more people in here that I don't recognize.
We're gonna fucking kill it tonight.
Dude, we're gonna kill them tonight.
Yeah.
Not the halflings, but like whoever we're in the ring with.
Right, yeah, but we did kill the halflings.
We did. Well, hey, you did. I wasn't involved.
It was me. I did it.
You're so fucking crazy, Kerfaderk.
I killed Bilby and Cool Hand Luke.
By this point, I think
forget their
Roland's gonna
names.
try and like talk to like the bookie or whoever's organizing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whoever's organizing the fight. I'm like, hey, honestly, I'm probably gonna go into a blackout soon. I got enough for like one fight, if that's okay.
Yeah, that should be okay. Give me 1 second. And they're like quickly. And
Of course.
Oh, you're a bricks fella. I can move you up a little bit. There you go. Here, your fight should be on deck. You're gonna be going up against you're fighting that guy. I have a list of names.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going up against Porthos. He's a half orc gent.
Wait, No, don't put me in the rookie you know who I am. I was the underdog turned into the hero of the town. I want the title match, and I'm trying to like rowdy people up around me.
Okay, make me
I
would say persuasion check. I was gonna say just straight charisma, but you're trying to like, yeah, give me a persuasion check.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but I am. Okay, all right. Cool. That's 12. Let's see what that does.
Oh, okay. A couple people like overhear title card and start losing their shit. And it's like, the title card fight's happening now. And it kind of like starts to spread out. And he like the organizer's like, whoa. The title card fight, that's no safety net. You know that, right?
I
Oh, the match you
stumble in
could
and I
want.
say, listen, this guy doesn't need a safety net. This guy is freaking crazy. And even if the title fight is some massive barbarian dragon, he's gonna kick his ass. And I could help him too if he wants.
Want both of you guys?
Yep.
Make a persuasion check, Kerfaderk.
23.
Oh, fuck.
He sort of the organizer looks at you and gives you have persuaded him to do this, but not for the reasons that Kerfaderk maybe thinks of, like, oh yeah, we're the best and we're super good. But he's like, this would be a hilarious spectacle fight. He's like,
Fuck.
all right, but you've got to sign the waiver that says you're okay with dying. We're not liable.
Sounds good.
I should have died at lunch, but here I am.
Same. Just like the halflings.
We talk a lot about them. And I'm scribbling my name.
Me too.
Which is a big R and then scribble.
Oh yeah. Who do I make this out to?
Make it out to Bare Knuckle Brawls LLC.
Sounds like a butt room thing. All right.
I'm gonna kick your butt room.
Here you go.
Fuck.
All right. At this point, Brick walks over and sees what you guys have done. He's like, "Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, that doesn't exist. Oh, Sane's height.
Brick, you are the best
Brick.
manager I've ever had. Everything
rock.
I have, I owe you.
You're the best, Brick.
He kind of looks at you two, both panicked,
you.
and we are going to take a 5-minute break. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. We're going to run some ads. You don't have to see ads if you are subscribed, so please subscribe to the Twitch. It helps us out. All right, we'll be back shortly.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh, why'd you make the token bigger? Why'd you make it bigger?
He's a big guy. That's why. So
Oh, fuck me. All right.
you guys are led, pretty much as the crowd, the frenzy grows that the title card fight's happening. You guys get brought sort of to an area, Roland, that you are familiar with, which is sort of an entry into the fighting pit, and where normally a cleric would cast a spell on you. The cleric is literally like just praying for you guys, and you kind of can.
Oh, before it starts, I just real quick, just before it starts. Sorry,
No.
For sure.
I just touch myself with cure wounds.
Thank God. Okay, good.
Ah, there it is. 1d8 plus spell. Ooh, and I got the 8.
Very nice.
So what's my spellcasting ability modifier again?
Charisma.
Oh, okay, so 10 plus 10.
Alrighty. So you realize that, like, oh shit, I'm about to fight. So you quickly cast Cure Wounds upon yourself. You guys can, as you're sort of in the alcove that leads to the fighting pit, hear sort of like the announcer kind of like introing not only you but your opponent, and you're like, he's big, he's mean, he's killed 20 people this week. Give it up for Zedrick! And the audience loses their fucking mind. Roland, give me a history check.
Damn. As I'm making this, Roland definitely thought they were talking about him until they said Cedric. That is an 11.
An 11. You've never seen this guy fight, so sadly you don't get any tips, but you've heard of Cedric the Killer, Cedric the Stabber. He's just big fuck off dude. You've never seen any of his fights, but you know he's the man about town. And then you hear the announcer go, and challenging him tonight in a first time only 2v1, 2 members of the Fuckless Four, Roland and Kerfaderk. And the sort of the door opens and you're sort of like pushed out by the cleric onto the sort of sandy arena.
Hey, don't touch me. Oh, I know this place.
I just realized that
And
it corrected to the wrong map. 1 second.
you're all good.
Goodness gracious, why is it? There we go.
He's large.
He is large and in charge, folks. Why is it doing this to me? Okay, 1 second. I just want to show the audience the map. Why won't it let me show them the map? There we go. Goodness gracious. Okay. So he's kind of, you see across the sandpit, there is a sort of steel grate that a lot of blood kind of pools into, because the pit isn't flat. It's sort of, it's concave, not convex. And on the other side is a Goliath, a sort of half giant person, and he's wearing full plate mail, and he's got this huge mace in his hand, and sort of at the hilt of the mace, kind of like where his hand stops, there's like what looks to be like a giant can opener hook. Pretty just like a gnarly weapon, and it's sort of like chipped and cracked, but you can tell very sharp and just very well used. And he kind of like cracks his neck and just points the head of the mace at you two, and then slams the visor of his helmet down. Everybody roll for initiative.
As soon as he does that, I'm obviously holding my shield and sword, but the sword being my quarterstaff, which is also a snake, like in the middle, the snake part comes up, so it goes meow and like flops down a little bit and just droops. And like, oh shit, no, get back. And that's an 8 for initiative.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm either really hitting it or not at all. That's great.
And what'd you get, Kerfaderk?
15.
15. Okay.
Use that to run away.
No.
Pull your boy up here.
He's probably got a reach, doesn't he?
He's a big boy. I'll give you that much. All right, so
He's a big old boy.
Kerfaderk, you rolled highest in initiative, so you go first. What would you like to do?
Time for some mischief. I see a 20-foot cube ahead of me, and he's standing in it. He's actually filling a 20-foot cube. And I will cast Nether's Mischief.
All right, if you could, what save does he need to
Shall we
make?
see?
And we'll see what happens.
I don't know if there's a save.
Can you read out the spell for me then?
Yeah, you fill a 20-foot cube you can see within range with Fey and Draconic magic. Roll on the Mischievous Surge table to determine the magic effect produced, and roll again at the start of each of your turns until the spell ends. You can move the cube up to 10 feet before you roll.
Oh, I've not seen this spell.
Okay, so it depends on what I roll, actually.
It depends on the mischief.
I'll tell you the same, depending on what I roll.
It's a newer spell.
Okay.
It's in Fizzbands.
Here we go.
Spencer and I looked at it and it was like, we've got to get this in a game. It's a very Kerfaderk spell.
Okay, I rolled a 3. Wisdom
it's
saving throw.
Does it change every turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, cool. That's awesome.
All right, he rolled a 13. What is your spell save DC?
14, baby.
All right, so what happens to him?
Each creature in the cube must succeed a wisdom saving throw or begin giggling until the start of your next turn. A giggling creature is incapacitated and uses all its movement to move in a random direction.
Okay.
Yes, that's a great first move for him. That's awesome.
Amazing. So what is there anything else you do on your turn? So you cast Nether's Mischief. What does Nether's Mischief look like? Like, what does this giggling effect look like outside of obviously him giggling?
It looks like two severed hands, ghastly and transparent, and they like come running at him and they start tickling his armpits.
All right, is there anything else you want
and
to do?
then
with your
I'll
turn?
also cast Bardic Inspiration for Roland.
Alrighty. So goodness. So you quickly sort of, as soon as the ding ding, as soon as the bell goes, you quickly sort of like trace your hands in the air as arcane sigils appear, and out of those sigils 2 spectral hands rush at him and start tickling under his armpits, and you just hear this we're just gonna quick draw. We're gonna draw the Nether's Mischief square so that we can see it, because he's gonna run in a random direction now, so he'll be out of the spot. Alrighty. It is now his turn. So he has to spend his turn running in a random direction. I'm going to roll a d4. 1 is north, 2 is east, 3 is south, etc., etc. All right, and so he books it 5, 10, 15. He just runs like just giggling towards the wall. Not a very what's the word I'm looking for?
Damn it.
Not a very intimidating first turn, as he's just like and starts like frolicking across the fighting pit as the audience is like, what are you doing? Like, turn around, he's right there. Like they're losing their minds. Roland, you're up. What would you like to do?
So Roland finally got his stick to become erect and starts charging towards this Goliath of a man. 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm there. And with this, I am going to first do just my first strike, which is gonna be with my quarterstaff. I'm just gonna try and hit him on like the kneecap, and that's a 14 to hit. Doubtful.
14 does not hit him. You do have Bardic Inspiration though, if you want.
Didn't think so. Not on this one.
D8.
I'll let that one ting against the armor.
All right, you go up. The snake like goes to bite at him, and like the teeth comically come back shattered for a second. It's like,
Next one, I'm like, I still feel the vibration from the armor of like me hitting that. I'm like, oh crap, get your head in the game. And I'm gonna try to go for the back of the kneecap this time for my second action.
ooh.
And that's gonna be a natty 1. A natty 1. I am drunk. All right, that's great.
You go to like trip him, and you hit his Achilles, and it just whacks off, like bounces back into your hand. And you're like, oh dear.
And then I'm gonna use my polearm master bonus attack. Bang. Oh, it was on 19. It was sitting on 19, and then it went to a 3, so it's 10.
All
I'm
right.
assuming that doesn't do anything either.
At this point, he is now sort of snapped out of his giggle fit, and as you go to like, just sort of like hit him in the face, he quickly parries with his giant mace, and like using the hook, the can opener part at the bottom, and like though you can't see his eyes through his helmet, you can tell he's planning on he's gonna wreck it, Ralphia. Next turn if he can. All right.
Fun.
Anything else you'd like to do? Or / can do?
That's all I can do. I have 10 feet of movement, but I don't want to impose an opportunity attack. You know what? I'll come over here just so it's less in Kerfaderk's way.
Alrighty. Kerfaderk, back to the top of the order. What would you like to do?
Okay, first I'm gonna move. I can only move the 20-foot cube for Nether's Mischief 10 feet, so I'll move it 10 feet towards Zedrick.
Alrighty.
Secondly, I'm going to cast Heat Metal on Cedric's armor.
Yes.
Ooh, all right. So he doesn't make a save for that. It just happens. So I'm going to say...
It'll be 2d8.
Yep, roll them. Are you casting it as a first level spell or a second level spell? Or a third level spell, even?
Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to cast it as a third level spell. So it'll be 3d8.
All right.
I'll use it as my third.
Or no, as a third level spell... oh, wait. Is Heat Metal a second level spell?
It's a second level.
Oh. Why did I think it was... That would be fucking busted if it was a first level spell. Goodness. So as you cast Heat Metal...
Hang on. Not to be that guy.
I was going to say the
But,
Nether's Mischief.
Sorry, not to be that guy, but I think you got, concentration on 2 things at once.
Oh.
If you cast it,
gotta
you'll lose
pick.
the Mischief.
I'm cool with either.
Well, what is Nether's Mischief? A second level? Oh, actually, that might work better. Instead of having to move it, if I just cancel it and then cast it again. All right, I'll cancel
Let's go for
Nether's
it.
Mischief, and I'll just do Heat Metal. We'll kill Nether's Mischief.
All right. You realize you are starting to move it across the battlefield before you realize it's going to take too long. So quickly, just like in a split-second moment, you lose concentration on the spell on purpose and then cast Heat Metal. Roland, you watch as sort of the giggles subside and turn into as just like steam rises from this now like red hot plate mail on him. So if you could roll that damage for me, Kerfaderk.
I got 9 total damage.
9 total damage. Here he is, not enjoying that one bit. He is going to recklessly attack our boy Roland. That's going to...
Of course he is.
That's going to be a 21 to hit for his first attack.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. That'll do it.
And a 19 for his second attack. And then he's going to use his bonus action to use the can opener, which he can't do reckless, and that's only a 9, so that's gonna miss. All right, perfect. So you take... I never used this die, so I didn't bring it over here.
This is gonna go so well for us. I'm excited.
Sorry about that. It's not every day you get to roll a d12.
Fuck.
All right,
That's
you
great.
take 18 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
So fuck that greater healing potion. Oh.
As he like slams you straight in the chest, and you're wearing are you wearing chainmail right now?
I believe it's chain. I can double check. Yeah, it is chainmail with a shield.
All right. He basically like you block the first hit with your shield, but the impact still like sends just like lightning pain up your arm, which causes like your shield to falter for a moment as he comes in a second time. This one hitting you square in the chest as you hear the singing sound of like some metal rings from your shirt kind of splattering off into the sand. And he's going to incur an opportunity attack and go straight towards Kerfaderk because he's smart enough to know the mage is why he's feeling such pain.
Yeah, I'll absolutely take that.
And you will have advantage on this attack because he attacked recklessly.
Ooh. Oh, well, you know what? I'll try to crit. All right, well, 24.
24 hits. Roll for damage.
And that is going to be 10 damage.
10.
I just whack him on the back of the kneecaps.
All right.
Back of the kneecaps, back of the knee.
All right, you go back of the knee. The snake quickly coils around, manages to get a puncture in it before, like, resetting back to his staff, causing him to stumble a bit as he heads towards Kerfaderk. All right. Roland, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Roland's kind of chuckling a little bit in his drunken stupor. And he's... And you notice that his veins around his neck and forehead start glowing green and start pumping with magic venom. And you hear the voice of the spirit inside say,
I'm sorry. Roland needs to take a nap, but you can fight with me instead.
And he's going to rush towards him 10 feet, and he's going to do a pushing attack. So he slams into the wall. That is going to be a 20. Is that going to hit?
20 does hit.
You're damn right. And that is going to be 10 for damage. But plus that superiority, I get to add a d8.
Okay.
So it's going to be 15 total, and he's pushed 10 feet into the wall.
All right. He slams into it. Is there anything in the text of the pushing attack? Does something happen if he hits the wall, or is that up to me?
No, I just wanted him to hit the wall. If he hits the wall, it doesn't do any additional damage. Rules as written.
Cool.
I just really wanted just a visual of him being pushed into the stone.
Then I hit the wall. Right. He does that. He does indeed hit the wall. Kerfaderk, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
So now that that's happened, can I run without him taking an attack of opportunity?
Hey, I'm level 5 now. I got 2 attacks.
Oh my goodness! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Force of habit.
You're good.
Force of habit. A terrible habit.
You're
Filthy
good.
habit.
With that, Roland is going to jump up and use that snake to travel over his arm and try and get him in the jugular.
Woo.
And that isn't as good of an attack. It's an 18.
An 18 just hits.
Thank God it does. And that is 12 damage.
Nice. 12 damage. All right.
And with my bonus, you notice the venom starts going into all of his body and soaks up a little bit of health for him with my, what's it called? My second wind. So I'm going to get 1d10 plus 5.
All right.
Damn.
Roland's going off. I tried to invoke some of your heroic stuff while you were gone, but it's good to have you back at the helm.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
You did a good job too, James.
All right, so how much HP
So
you
now
get back?
I am up to I'm up to 36. I don't know how much exactly. I bumped it already. Oh, and I
Alrighty.
still have that inspiration for later.
Thank goodness. All right, sorry. Is that it for your turn, Roland?
That is it for my turn.
All right, Kerfaderk, it's you, buddy. What you want to do?
So, because he got slammed against the wall, can I run without him making an opportunity attack?
You would have to take your
Technically, you're
action.
5 feet away from him unless he has reach.
He has reach.
He probably does have reach.
He has reach. He's a big boy. You can take your action to disengage, in which case you won't be able to make an opportunity attack, but that means you won't be able to, like, do anything else with your action. And I think to reactivate heat metal, I can't remember if reactivating it is a bonus action or an action.
It's a bonus action.
Okay, so yeah, hypothetically, like, you could action disengage, run away, and then bonus action heat metal again.
But do I want to do something fucking crazy?
I mean, if you do,
I mean, we're doing something fucking crazy.
All right, I'm going to do my heat metal bonus action first and incur that damage.
All right, I need you to first roll a D100 as the air around you grows static with wild magic.
No, god damn it,
Of
V-Flip.
course it does.
Why?
Oh yeah, this happens sometimes. They want to make a little spark of like fun and magic. It's just a title match thing.
Go back to sleep.
Okay.
83.
83. Ooh, what is that one? This is with our new wild magic table that we made on stream, specific for this.
What is it?
Oh, this is
Just
goofy.
tell me what it is.
So you quickly sort of like reinvigorate heat metal, and you can hear the sizzling sounds, and then you then hear just a spectral voice go,
What?
For the next minute, spectral voice is going to passively aggressively comment on any spell you cast.
Hey, fuck you, spectral voice. Fuck you.
So that was your bonus action.
Does my heat metal... And so it's the same. I don't re-roll. It's just 9 damage again.
I would say you can re-roll if you want.
Let me re-roll.
But if you re-roll, then you're
better
going to have to
than
re-roll every time. You can't be like, oh, well, this time I got a 20, so I'm going to keep the 20.
Fair. Very fair. Ooh.
That sounds good.
I was rolling the wrong dice. Hold on.
Oh, damn it. Of course.
Okay, still better. 13 this time.
Good.
13.
That's
Okay.
good.
All right, so that was my bonus action. Now I will lose concentration on heat metal after
Okay.
he's taken the damage. And I'm going to cast Nether's Mischief again, and I'm going to get us all with it. Actually, I don't think I can. It's a 20-foot cube.
Oh,
Yeah,
20,
no, I think we're
Alright.
taking up 40.
no, 20 foot. The last time I did it, it was 10 feet. You can definitely hit a 20 foot. You can get everybody.
All right,
5,
let's get us
Oh.
all.
15, 20. That's the size Nether's Mischief is supposed to be. My apologies.
And I'll roll a d4.
Fucking hit it.
It's going to be a 2, which is a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I am not proficient in those. Hi, but I got a 16.
I got a 4.
Okay. Oh, that's not as good.
And Zedrick got a 13 again, which I believe means he fails as well. So what? So do tell what happens, Kerfaderk.
Yes, so suddenly bouquets of flowers appear all around, and each creature in the cube must make a dexterity saving throw or be blinded until the start of your next turn as flowers spray water in their faces.
Basically, like the two of you
I love
face
it.
each other.
I love it.
So I blind Zedrick and myself.
The two of you turn to look at each other as you like cancel heat metal and are basically like fucking spell jumping as you're like quickly casting spell after spell in the past 12 seconds. Both of you get like lapel flowers that keep squirting you both in the eyes as you're trying to focus. Alrighty. Is that
Nice.
all for your turn, or do you want to try and make a run for it?
Actually, now that he's blinded,
You might have a better chance, yeah.
Genius. I can make a run for it.
I would, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna run.
You better.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Oh, you can only run
55.
30.
Let's just go right there.
You can only run 30 because you used your action to cast the
then I'm
spell.
back here.
Alrighty.
Gotcha. All right.
Now it's
I can always.
Now it's his turn. He's going to recklessly attack again, but this time it'll just be a straight roll because he has disadvantage from being blind. Roland, you are in the area, so he's going to be swinging at you. That's a 16. Does that hit?
Does not.
Right. And a 22. Does that hit?
That's gonna hit. That's
Right.
gonna hit.
You take 9 damage from that attack, and then he's going to try and bonus
Nice.
action can opener you. As he like sort of hears the impact from hitting you, and he's like, "Ah, a target." That is a lot. That's going to be a 17. Does that hit?
Does not hit. Oh, thank God.
All right. As he
Whew!
tries to
My AC is 18.
Gotcha. As he tries to swipe at you with the can opener, you quickly duck out of the way, avoiding the strike. Your turn, Roland.
Whew.
You will have advantage on attacks
All
against
right.
him, A, because he attacked recklessly, and B, because he's blind. But you'll just get regular
Oh,
advantage.
that's
You won't
beautiful.
get, like,
So-
triple.
Right. So with this, now that I can see he's blinded and he's just attacked, I'm gonna use his leg guards to like jump off of, and I'm gonna try and hit him in the face with my quarterstaff. If I can find my table, there we go. All right. Okay, 23,
23 hits.
and that is going to be 12 damage on that.
Okay.
And as I'm coming down from the jump, I'm going to do the same attack the opposite direction. Also trying to hit him in the face. That one's an 11.
11 does not hit.
I'm not going to burn inspiration for that. Yeah, I think that one's just a whiff. But in terms of like, I can't see his face, so I don't know exactly how he's looking. But like in terms of like his strength, is he starting to like fade out? Is he starting to like look a little woozy? Bloodied.
Give me an insight check. Because normally, like, you could tell, like,
love.
based on the blood and whatnot, but he is in a giant tin can, so it's a little harder to read. You're going to have to insight him.
9.
9. It's hard to tell. It does, at points, feel like you're fighting a brick wall.
Gotcha.
Alrighty.
Okay. Well, I'll just use my bonus action to do the polearm master attack. And I'm going to use that. Nope. Absolutely failed. So I'm going to try and go for the shin again, and it just whong right off of his, his plate mail.
Alrighty.
Oh, this is going to be harder than I thought.
Back to the top of the order, Kerfaderk. I roll the Nether's Mischief again.
Fuck. There's no way I saved twice.
Ooh, this one's great. I love that we keep getting different ones. All right. This is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Yeah. I have a plus with that. It's a +1, but it's a plus.
This is good.
18.
That passes.
Oh, I may not be able to hit him, but I can save.
You got a 16 on this save.
He passes as well.
But what happens? What happens anyway?
Well, the smell of apple pie fills the air. And they would have been charmed by me, but nobody's charmed.
Alrighty.
That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast as, does that count as my spell, or is that just a bonus of it already being activated?
I think if
That's your concentration. I think you still get an attack.
yeah, you still have an action and a bonus action. It's not like heat metal. Like, I think the spell just resets at
Great.
the top of your turn.
Great. You know what? If it works, let's keep doing it. I'm going to lose concentration.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to cast. First, I'm going to cast Unsettling Words using one of my Bardic Inspiration on Zedrick.
Okay.
Which will be Bardic Inspiration die, subtract from the enemy's next saving throw. Oh, do you roll that or do I roll that?
I'll let you roll
A
that.
D8. -7.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's hefty.
Do I want to try something else?
You try whatever you want. Whatever you think would be wacky and goofy.
I'm going to do Hold Person.
I would love it if you did.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Alrighty, so that's a wisdom save. Minus
Yes.
7. That, I think, brings the total to a 5. So he fails and seizes up. Nether's mischief ceases to be. We did get some pretty good mileage out of that.
Yeah,
Alrighty, so
that's
he
my
is
turn.
he is frozen in place. All right, it is now his turn. He does nothing except repeat the saving throw. At the end of his turn. Which, I'm sorry to say, is a natural 20. So he is no longer held, but he wasted his turn with that, so he's just kind of... He, like, muscles out of your spell with his force of will, but, like, it took all of his energy to do it. Roland, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and jab him in the stomach with my quarterstaff, and that is gonna be a 19,
A 19 hits.
and then 12 damage on that.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Just trying to do a flurry of blows. That time it's 17.
17
don't
does
think
not
that
hit.
hits. Great. Bonus action. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, bonus action. I'm gonna do my polearm attack. Bonus for just a little bit more damage. That one's a 22. Still just a flurry of blows on his abdomen. That one was a 22.
22 hits.
5 damage.
Alright.
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
And then this time I'm gonna take about 15 feet back, so I'm in the middle. He can take that opportunity attack if he wishes.
He will. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Absolutely.
And you take
Hit me.
13 points of bludgeoning damage.
13. Yikes. Okay.
I love the D12.
He's
Why?
big
I need to
uns.
play barbarians more, my guy.
He's a big one. And then with this, my arm starts to build up with this black and green energy.
Who said that you could get out?
And then I'm gonna send these tendrils at him. That is going to be a strength or an acrobatic saving throw.
That's going.
Oh wait,
to...
no, not a saving throw. It's just a check.
Just a check. Okay. That
Just a check.
sadly actually makes it worse because he doesn't have saving throws, but he does have an athletics
Damn,
bonus. That's going to be a 17.
it's absolutely not gonna do it then. Yeah, no. I send these tendrils at him, and he just whatever he does just knocks him off.
They like wrap around his one arm, and he takes the like can opener hook and just like cuts off these spectral tentacles from his hand. Right, Kerfaderk. What would you like to do?
All right. I'll use my final bardic inspiration to cast Unsettling Words again.
Right,
-7 again.
Jesus Christ.
And we're doing for my last chance at my last second level spell slot, we're gonna do Nether's Mischief one more time.
You're damn right.
We're gonna see what happens.
Alrighty. Second, let me draw this.
Okay, this one isn't even a saving throw, so I wasted the. I didn't waste it because it's still in effect, but this is just drops molasses into the cube, so it makes it hard for him to move.
All right, so it's
Yeah.
difficult terrain.
And I think with that we got every one.
That is pretty good. We've seen this was
Got all 4.
this was just a test run of Nether's Mischief. All right.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I
It's
rolled.
beautiful.
It is now his turn. Oh, sorry. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Sorry. No, I'm good.
All right. 10,
You can still make
20,
it to me. I should have moved.
30 feet. He is going to... what is he going to do? Should I use...
Before he does, he enters my polearm range, and I'm going to use that as an opportunity attack.
Alrighty.
Unfortunately, that is a 12.
12 does
So
not
never
hit.
mind. Continue on, Game Master.
He batters away your quarterstaff with his mace and basically like uses that as the impetus to hit you 2 more times.
course he
That's
does.
2 3s. He's attacking recklessly. So for his second attack,
Great. Oh, that's a 20, isn't it? That's a 20, isn't it?
I rolled a 1
see your
and a
face.
20. What are the odds? Someone never
And it
tell
was
me the odds.
reckless?
It was reckless, so we go with the crit. So sorry, dear friend. All right, that's going to be a total of...
I'm dead. Like,
That's a total of 20 damage. Which puts you unconscious.
I'm making throws.
All right. But it didn't kill you. So, Kerfaderk, you watch
Did
as
you kill
he
me?
trudges through the molasses, and which gives Roland time to prepare. He lunges at him with his quarterstaff. It happens so fast. You see, boom, as he batters the mace away, and then boosh, as he makes direct contact with Roland's head. And his head moves in a direction that you've never seen it physically do before. And he collapses onto the ground unconscious. But that is it for his...
no.
But that is it for his turn. So we go to Roland. I will make his first death saving throw. Again, for those at home, the way we do death saving throws to sort of what's the word I'm looking for? To inspire terror. I roll and then I take a picture for posterity of what the roll is. And try to keep a poker face. That's the other thing I try. Right? Kerfaderk, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh God. How hurt does Zedrick look?
It's hard to tell.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah,
to
it's
see,
hard
like,
to tell
how
with the
he's
armor.
looking?
Give me an insight check.
Nat 22.
Ooh.
22. You can tell
Okay.
this guy from the fire and the incessant like battering from Roland's quarterstaff. He's really rough. He's close. I would say
Okay.
he's close proportionally
Okay.
to his total hit points.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast. Okay. I'm gonna cast sleep. I'm gonna try and put him asleep.
All right, roll me them d8s. This is
This could be a huge move.
Yes. Those were good rolls. 25.
25.
Good.
You quickly sort of cast sleep as that sort of like pink haze kind of wraps around him as he brings his mace
And
up.
I say, remember what I say?
What do you say?
Negroni
Oh, that's-
spagliato with.
I forgot about that. Negroni Spagliato with Prosecco in it. He raises the mace above his head to deal like clearly a finishing blow on Roland as he just kind of stands there for a second and then falls back into the molasses behind him. He is unconscious. You still have your movement and your bonus action. What would you like to do?
Okay. There's no way I can wake Roland up, is there?
What you can do if you
Well,
have
not
a healing
asleep.
if you have a healing spell,
Yeah.
you can cast that on him to bring him back up.
I do. But I just used
But
a
you
spell.
did just cast a spell.
Do you
But
have healing word? I think that's a bonus action.
you can't cast two
don't.
leveled spells in a turn. though.
Fuck.
Yeah,
That
that's
is-
so I guess I'll
Another thing you can do is
Only
you
if I
can
had a
go
healing
and you can
potion
make a
on me.
medicine check, which will substitute one of his death saving throws. But the bad news is if you roll low, it counts as a low roll. If you roll high, it counts as a high roll. You know. So it's a bit of a risk.
How's your medicine hand check?
medicine's not great. I'm also wondering if I could just make my way to Roland.
Well, wait, hang on. When is he gonna wake up? Does he have to make rolls to wake up, or is it just an extended period
I
of time?
think he does, and his
He's
next saving throw is -7. So
He's unconscious for a minute.
I say wait. I say just wait.
yeah, okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna make my way to Roland because then I can do cure wounds. But I'll make my way to Roland and end my turn.
All right, so you make your way to Roland. It is then Zedrick's turn. He is unconscious. And now it's Roland's turn. I will make another death saving throw. Okay, what are the odds? I even changed.
Well, don't say that.
I even changed the die. That's crazy. Ugh, there's so much cat hair in my dice rolling box.
Oh no.
Alrighty. It is now back to the top of the order. Kerfaderk, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I will cast Cure Wounds.
Thank God.
Let's hope for something good. That's a 2 plus 2, so 4.
All right. You
For healing.
you kind of, your head is ringing, Roland, when you regain consciousness. It feels like you got hit in the face with a mace, but you are conscious and prone.
Really?
It is
Oh,
Zedrick's turn. He is unconscious. Roland, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
I can cure you again, Roland.
I would have to just wait another turn. How low does he look now? Fuck. I guess that's hard to.
I would
Gauge
say
when he's
if
asleep.
you want a metagame, he has 25 hit points or less based on his sleep spell.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, it's not really metagaming. Well, yeah, no, it is. But all right, I'm gonna wait around another couple of seconds then, because once I hit him, he wakes up.
All right, back to the top of the order. Kerfaderk, it's you.
All right, I'll do Cure Wounds again on Roland.
Do you have any other spell slots?
Not for healing. These are all my first level. I have
Good.
3 more first level spell slots.
We're gonna want to do a lot of damage once we wake him up.
That was a 1, so 3 healing.
Oh, you know what? It's healing 3.
I could do it again.
Nope. We're going now. We're in
Well,
this, baby.
Let me at least try one thing. I look to the crowd and I point to Zedrick and I say, "We did it! We killed him! He's dead!"
Make a persuasion check.
It's 24.
24. The host and
When does he wake up?
the host and the owl folk, sort of like magic referee, kind of like confer for a little bit, and then the stones sort of surrounding the pit glow a sort of vibrant blue, and he's like, "The challengers take it!" The audience loses their fucking shit. This was such an upset. Clearly nobody was expecting this. you guys are like lauded after probably like a good 30 seconds from the incessant like screaming. Zedrick does get up, and he kind of gets up like getting ready to fight, but sort of sees the situation, and the fact that the lights are back on means that sort of the conjuration magic that teleports people out is active. So he kind of like throws his mace in the dirt and kind of like stomps off. After you guys are like lauded. All these people are losing their shit. Brick comes up to you and is like, "You guys are incredible." That's not his voice. "You guys are incredible. I knew it. I'm ready to die for you guys. You're fantastic. Here's your cut." And he gives you both 50 gold.
Oh, sweet.
That was an incredible.
Oh my god!
let's
Just
go
don't
get
talk
drunk.
so loud. I'm having the hangover from hell. Holy fuck! I guess we won. I have no recollection of what happened in the ring. I think I got hit once, and I was out.
Dude, you dropped like
now
a
that I
sack
think
of
about it, I could have
potatoes. What
poured
did
my
I say?
poison down.
I gotta say, your track
I
record, Roland, it didn't really speak volumes, but I think that the 2v1 was a good idea. I think that was a good idea.
I'm surprised that we convinced them to do it. We tried to do a 2v1 and they let us?
I mean, it's,
Yeah.
Oh
it's
my God.
Zedrick. The guy's
Roland-
he's a tank. I don't know what a tank is, but he's that.
Yeah. Why did I try? Oh my god. Oh my
Roland,
God.
maybe out of good spirit, we should offer Zedrick a drink, to buy him a drink.
I'm not drinking for the next month. Holy fuck, Kerfaderk. Jesus.
Oh, it'll be good. It'll make you feel better.
I'll have a water.
All right. Can I see Zedrick in the crowd?
Yeah. He's
could
kind of
see him
like
in
he's
any
got his
crowd.
little
Holy
entourage.
shit, that dude's huge.
And it's kind of hard to miss him. At this point, like now with his helmet fully off, you can see he is bald as an egg and has a very strange tattoo on the side of his face that you couldn't really see in the helmet with his visor up. Make me a religion check.
11.
11.
I got
Roland, you can make one too.
15.
Yeah, 15. With a 15, Roland, you recognize this as a tattoo. It's an emblem of Blaka. It's basically it's a shield. And Blaka is the god that the Goliaths worshipped just south of the city. There are a bunch of strange zealots that believe themselves the god, like the divine protectors of the city. But they like very rarely come in, and they kind of keep to themselves. They're a very strange lot. But like that you can always go there for religious services, like if you need like a disease cured or some kind of other restorative magic, that kind of thing. You can always go to Salon. Yeah, that's what that tattoo signifies, that he seems to be a member of that cult or faith, depending on how you want to describe it.
Oh shit, wait, he's a member of the Blaka church. He might be able to fix my fucking headache.
Hey, let's go offer him a drink.
You know what? That's sounding like a better idea. Let's do that.
Zedrick, good fight. Well done. We'd like to offer you a drink, a sort of a good game, a GG's, if you will.
I would not turn down something strong. Ugh. Why was it smelling like apple pie earlier?
Vodka?
Not as strong as you, though.
Well, let's go to the poison pen then, shall we?
Yes, certainly. Let us go. You guys make your way to the poison pen without issue. There's like some of the crowd
Wonderful.
tries to like, where's the after party at? But Brick manages to like usher you guys out without, getting too much, without too much harassment from the fans. And you guys find your way to the poison pen. The two halfling bodies have since been dealt with, it seems. And the poison pen is a lot fuller now. There's more people inside. But you guys managed to get a table and kind of people recognizing.
Come in like, ah!
And people are like, it's people from the fight, yeah! And so, like, a round of drinks is already given to you guys totally for free as you guys get, like, a little private booth.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I am chugging water. Absolutely trying to get whatever was in my system out.
And I lean forward, I say, Zedrick, you proved yourself a fine and mighty warrior. Perhaps you'd like to join our cause.
I am spoken for as far as causes go.
Okay. Well, can you cure Roland's headache?
That would be incredible. I couldn't help but notice you have a beautiful Blanca tattoo. Are your restorative properties any good with a hangover?
And he kind of like scratches the side of his head. And he's like, I do not deal with the magic side of things. I am one of the warriors. You would have to talk to Boros the short.
Gotcha. Maybe I'll find someone who worships the god of Adavil or Ibuprofen. Any of those gods would work wonders right now.
Tylenol is
Oh, Jesus.
also good.
Yes. I personally pray to... Yeah, and I pray to the god of Emodian. Perhaps I can grab everybody a drink.
Certainly.
If you could get me a fresh pint of water.
Of course. I go to the bartender.
It is a
I'll get one
different
fresh pint of
bartender
water.
this time.
I'll get an ale. Hello, good sir. I would just like one fresh pint of water. I would like one ale. And then I'm guessing an ice-cold vodka from the sound of this man. And I'm wondering, my good friend, if we can speak without any misconceptions. We would like to trip balls. Trip balls. Not get poisoned. We don't want to get hurt. We want to trip balls. Can you arrange that?
Yeah, I think I can get you some stuff. Why would you think I'd want to poison you? I mean, I've got
the last. Sorry?
No, sorry, what?
Nope. I was just gonna say last bartender did.
Oh,
He poisoned us.
yeah, that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. I can understand why that would upset you. Here, and he puts the 3 drinks down, and he goes into the back room for a second and comes out with some mushrooms.
Oh, sick. Thank you.
They're on the house.
I'll just sort of.
They're on the house from Mama K.
You're a good man. What?
They're on the house.
Come again?
From Mama K.
Oh.
It's the most unsettling thing.
Tell you what. I'll take 2 portions of those mushrooms, keep them in my pocket, and I'll muddle up one of the portions and put it into the vodka. Just out of curiosity.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Thank you, sir.
You do that.
And I'll go back to the booth and give everybody their drinks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody.
And I, as I give my drink to Roland, I wink.
So you all share your beverage. You drink, and Zedrick starts like sort of exchanging stories about what it's like living in Cellon. This sort of it's a commune, and he like clearly the vodka is affecting him a lot more strongly than it normally would, you imagine. And then he kind of stops mid conversation. He's like, "Well, I think the drinks here are poor quality. I have to go lie down for some time. But this was nice. If you ever need me or one of my compatriots, please, we are over in Ceylon."
Of course.
Absolutely.
And tell your compatriots that those drinks were on the house from Mama Kay. She provided us those drinks. So I'm sorry that the drink she provided you wasn't very satisfactory.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for that. And you see him like
As he sort of starts to walk away.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
I feel like I just kind of stare at Kerfaderk afterwards, because I, again, was not filled in on drugging our guest.
Oh, don't be such a prude. You knew I was gonna drug him.
I feel like I knew, but I'm not proud of it.
You're right. I listen.
Wait. That part where you said Mama K. Was that true?
Yes, I was going to drug all of us, but once, and I got some mushrooms. I actually still have them in my pocket, and but then the bartender told me they were on the house from Mama Kay, so I thought I'd give them to our compadre Zedrick, see what they did. So far, it seems like he's just kind of tripping, but we'll maybe hear about it tomorrow if he croaks.
Yeah. Do we want to try and tail him and see? Or should we just head back?
Let's tail him. Let's see. We should see if he dies.
I want to know if we're on Mama K's good side or not.
Me too.
Fuck. Okay.
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
And I guess we want to try and be stealth. God, the one time we don't have Avigard. Fuck.
Alrighty. Some
Let's do it.
stealth checks from you guys, please.
I feel afterwards I'm gonna doff my chainmail, let
You're
go
not
of my
gonna believe
shield,
it.
so I'm not gonna have disadvantage on stealth, but it's still not great. Oh, it wouldn't have even fucking mattered.
Dude.
Doesn't even matter. Now I'm just squishy. But that's a 3 from me.
Oh, I got a 24. I've rolled 3 nat 20s today.
God damn. I'm gonna say
Crazy.
it's a group check, and that covers Roland's failure. You manage basically the two of you start, and Roland's chain, even though he's taken it off, it's like in his pack, and it's like. And so Kerfaderk, like, quickly maybe like you stuff some stuff like an extra coat in there. And it's just like you gotta muffle it. Like, what are you doing? You guys follow Zedrick towards the southern edge of the city. He leaves through the old district, through the south district, and you guys watch as he heads out the main gate. Well, not the main gate. Does it have a specific name? Again, it's my world. I should know. 1 second. My computer's being the worst today. No, it doesn't have a specific name. All right, so he heads down through the southern gate towards Ceylon. You see this sort of like, not shanty town, but like sort of modest, like houses, thatched roofs, that kind of thing. Nothing too fancy here. And you see like it's populated almost entirely with Goliaths. But you manage to sort of like weave around and follow him. He is clearly like stumbling and very drunk, like a lot drunker than someone should be from one shot, basically, or like one drink. He eventually makes it towards his own home, and he crashes in his bed. And you guys manage to sort of like peer over by the window and see him, and he seems to just be sleeping. And sleeping. And then what's y'all's passive perception?
Oh, hey,
12.
I got 14.
12 and a 14. You don't see what it is. But you see as he has taken off his armor and is kind of pretty much... It looks like something has grabbed his chest and pulled him up out of the bed. And you just, through the window, you hear... as blood starts to sort of pour out the sides of his eyes. And it looks like he has been stabbed somehow. Like, you don't see a weapon. You don't see how he's lifted off the bed. You just see a wound and his eyes freaking out. And that is where we are going to end tonight's session. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Some updates on the stream. There will not be a stream next week as I'm going to be in Miami on vacation. The following week, there will not be a stream on Tuesday. There may be one on Friday. I'm not sure yet as I'm going to be getting settled in Indiana. But again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I tried to fix the credits message. Hopefully that works this time. Nope. All right. Then I'm just going to say thank you to Spencer for the music. You can find him on SoundCloud as Spencer Lackey. Thank you for Dustin for being a part of the stream. We really appreciate it. You can find him on TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, pretty much as Dusty Parsons on everything. And you can find me here. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram to get more updates. Episode 15 just dropped on YouTube today. And then this should be up next week. Please stick around for the raid. It's been awesome having you guys. We see you soon.